here we go. All right, we're back once again at the 2010 Ultimate Builder Custom Bike Show. And we're here today with Ron Roth. Ron is with Eye Candy Custom Cycle Designs. Ron, it's great to meet you. You've got an amazing bike here. It's obviously a Michael Jackson theme. I can't see a single thing that you've left off. I'm sure you can. But let me ask you this. The first question is, when I look at this, I think, where did he begin? What was your start point on this bike?
Well, when we started with this bike, it was a brand new 2009 Gixxer 750. And our customer wanted us to do a custom job on the bike. So we tore the bike completely down so it's just an engine on the stand. And that's when we do all of our custom bikes, that's how we start. Then we start with chroming of the frame, the subframe, engine components, front forks, suspension, and that's the basis of the bike. From that, we build onto it. We put on our own single-sided 240 swing arm, which is a billet solid swing arm. We put on our own manufactured air ride suspension. And then all the billet parts that you see on the bike are all solid billets that we design and we manufacture in-house.
How long did it take you to construct the bike from start to finish?
This bike from start to finish, including getting the specialized material for the swing arm, took about 3 months.
Wow, that's including paint?
Including paint.
Very fast. So the bike is a Gixxer now. Where does the owner live and does he ride it?
Actually, it's a she. Oh. She lives in Virginia. She's going to be here tomorrow. She's coming out. She found my company because I built the bike for her son. Her son is in the Marine Corps. He's serving over in Afghanistan, and I built a bike for him. And she saw it, fell in love with it, and said, "You're going to build my bike." So she actually shipped it out to us from Virginia. And then when we finished it, we actually shipped it back to her. She's won 21 shows in a row so far. And she brought it back to us to do a little bit more work on, a little bit more detail work that she wanted done, which we're doing, or which we have completed, and then entered into the IMS shows.
Now, does your shop primarily do the bike front to back, top to bottom, or do you farm out the paint or any other components?
Everything that we do on the bikes, we do in-house. Everything completely is done in-house. Our painter, Mike Vu, and does our airbrushing. It's fantastic. Does bikes strictly for us, no one else. But all the body work, all the chrome, all the design of the bike, we do all that strictly in-house.
And does the owner just display it, or does she ever ride it?
No, this is an everyday bike.
Oh, it is?
This is an everyday bike. This is not, we don't build bikes to sit in the garage. This is an everyday bike. She rides this bike every day. She's a pretty hard rider, but she's not crazy. She's not like some of the guys we build bikes for. But no, this is an everyday bike, absolutely. All of our bikes that we build, we do not build a bike if you're not going to ride it. There's no point.
Now, Ron, do you do primarily tribute bikes or tricked out bikes or all of the above?
All of the above. This is actually the first tribute bike that we ever did, and it's what the customer wanted, and it was a nice idea that she had, so that's why it was done this way. But most of the time, we sit down with our customers, they bring us their bike, say, "This is our budget, this is what we like to do, what can you do for us?" And we work out the designs and then build it from the ground up. We've turned down some because the designs, what they want is just not going to happen, Right.
Well, let me ask you the first in a series of stupid questions.
Not a problem.
What's the name of the bike?
Who's Bad?
I call it the Michael Jackson tribute bike. It's the Who's Bad bike. Well, it's one of 30 bikes here that are on display, and I'm assuming that you are entered in the custom performance class?
Custom performance. So
okay.
We also have my everyday Harley in the everyday bike with 57,000 miles on it. You should take a little look at it.
Okay, we'll do that. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. Great looking bike, and good luck in the show.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.